All right, hi everyone. My name is Marilyn, and we are presenting Rest from Home. It's a series under the Pillow Talk by Theta Space. And today I have my friends Samantha and Ian, who has kindly volunteered to demonstrate the posture for us today. So, Rest from Home is a restorative based series where we are just trying to show that you can practice restorative yoga at home. Restorative yoga is a supported practice where we use props to support the body and facilitate deep relaxation and rest. It helps with release of stress. It helps you to also find some clarity in the midst of all this uncertainty and madness. So our target, our intention is actually to deliver a little bit of that to you virtually, since most of us are now stuck at home. So today, my friends will be demonstrating the supported bridge pose with us. But before we go into the posture, I would invite you to go and find some props for yourself. So some of the things that you can use for your supported bridge pose would be either a yoga block, or you can use big bed pillows. You also might want to prepare a small pillow for your head, or you can use a big beach towel and fold it up so that it props your head up. However, if all these are for any reason not available to you, it's okay. Just get something that elevates the hips slightly so that you're able to do the posture and rest into it. All right. So we're just going to start with a little bit of grounding. So I invite all of us to come into a comfortable cross-legged seat. Shift the hips side to side and allow your sit bones to ground into your mat. If you want to, you can elevate your hips on a block, or you can sit in a chair. All right. We are going to take a little bit of a shoulder rotation just to release any tension in the shoulders. So right now we are filming in the middle of the night, and we are actually probably spend the day working hard. So you can just take a little bit of a release into the shoulders, just another 5, 4, whatever speed you're moving at, slow it down by a tiny bit, 2, and 1. Good. Complete that cycle. Gently reverse the direction of your shoulders roll 5, 4, 3. So when you bring the shoulders back, really squeeze the shoulder blades together, 2. And as you roll the shoulder head forward, find the stretch across the back, very gentle 1, and 1. Good. From here, let's interlace the fingers, bring the hands up, taking a nice full body stretch. And from here, I would encourage you to move organically. So if a side-to-side sway works for you, go for it. If you want to take a little bit of a twist to the left and to the right, please go ahead. Or if you feel like you want to really just lengthen into the spine and take a nice spinal stretch, please go for that. So this is a moment to check in on the body and notice how you feel, and allow yourself to take a stretch that meets you where you are today. Okay? So just continue to observe and explore movement. 5, or stillness if you will. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. From here, coming down, right? And we're going to shake the legs out so that, yeah, just in case your feet fell asleep, so you can straighten the legs out and give it a nice shake before we come back to your comfortable cross-leg seat. So for today, we're just going to experiment with diaphragmatic breathing. So we're just going to place the opposite hands, tucking them underneath your armpits, and you're going to rest the elbows slightly on your chest. Take care to keep the shoulders soft. From here, just gently close your eyes and bring your awareness to the sound of your breathing. As you inhale, can I invite you to direct the breath into your hands, into the side body. And as you exhale, soften into your face. Breathing in, expanding the breath into the sides of the body. And long exhale, softening into your shoulders. As we breathe in, we are gently pushing the diaphragm. As we breathe out, the diaphragm comes back to neutral. Slow the breath down a tiny bit more as we breathe in, intentionally expanding sideways. And as we breathe out, the diaphragm comes back into the midline as the ribcage closes in. Inhale for expansion, using the breath to gently push the diaphragm down. And exhale to release. Just a few more breaths in this position before we come to rest. Very nice. From here, gently release the hands back down. Continue to observe diaphragmatic breathing as you gently blink the eyes open. And we'll start the practice. Namaste. Okay, thank you. Let's come into our supported bridge pose. So make sure you have a small head support. So my friends, they have prepared a small pillow for their heads as well as their block. Okay, so it will be good to have 2 blocks just in case, but you're only going to use 1 block for your supported bridge pose. A substitute could be a firm pillow if you wish. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to lie down first and have your blocks next to you. Stand by, all right? Keeping the knees bent. Yeah, Sam, please go ahead. Keeping the knees bent, lift the hips slightly and slide the blocks under your sacrum. So the sacrum is this triangular bony part that's just above the hips. So just make sure that your lower back does not feel any pinch. You're pretty comfortable and feeling supported in this shape, okay? So we are going to take a second block in between the knees if that calls to you. If you do not have a block and you do need that support, a thick towel rolled up, it will do as well, all right? So you might want to wiggle your feet out slightly wider than the hips so that there is less effort on holding that block in between the knees. Does that feel better? Okay. So now my friends, they are already in the supported bridge pose. And you're going to take a few breaths in this shape to settle down into your rest. So you watch the breath as it comes and goes. As we breathe in, notice again the ribcage expanding sideways like we did in our diaphragmatic breathing exercise. And as we breathe out, just feel the back of your head against the pillow or your towel or the mat. Inhale, diaphragmatic breathing, expanding the chest sideways and breathing into the back. And exhale, allowing your ribs to soften into the ground. Smooth inhale, create space. Long exhale. Again, allowing your arms to find rest on the ground. Maybe allow your fingertips to gently curl inwards. So you are trying to soften into the hand a tiny bit more, relaxing your hold. Allow your awareness to travel a little bit lower, noticing your hips on your block. Becoming aware of how your lower back is lifted away from the mat as the block props your hips up for you. Now, can I invite you to be aware of that block in between your knees? Notice if you're holding it tight. Are we able to soften the grip such that it is a little bit lighter? We are simply placing the blocks there so that the knees have a little bit of support so that you know where you are held. So the block is supposed to assist you such that you do not use your thighs, so that your knees know where they are in space, so that your legs are able to release. Awareness from your knee all the way to ankles, and feel your feet on the ground. It is very important that we know where the ground is, that we feel the feet on the ground. When we know where our footing is, it helps us to find a little bit more stability, a little bit more calm, especially in times where we might feel things are so uncertain and we are not sure of the future. So in this practice, if let's say you are dealing with anxiety from uncertainty, may I invite you to come into this shape and simply feel the feet on the ground. The world is ever evolving. It is ever changing, and we do not know what tomorrow will bring. But what we can do always, we can feel the feet on the ground. So from here, may I invite you to simply allow the ground to carry you through this practice. Simply surrender your weight. If you need to make any adjustments or release that block in between your knees, please do so. Your comfort is the most important. And allow the sounds, whatever comes, to wash over you. So if you're feeling comfy and if you wish to stay and linger in this state, in this shape for a little bit longer, feel free to do so. I'm just going to verbally guide you on how to come out of this posture step by step. So if you have a block or a towel in between your knees, gently move your hands and slowly reach for the prop. Placing that block to one side, pressing into the feet, lift the hips up and release the other block underneath you. Slowly lower the hips down, pause. If it calls to you, you can take a little bit of movement, dropping your knees left and right. Slowly does it, left and right. Good. From here, once you're ready, lie down to one side and slowly make your way up to sit. All right, just a few breaths to check in on how you are feeling after your practice. Coming into any comfortable cross-legged seat, lengthen the spine, shoulders back and down, and take a moment closing your eyes, checking in on how you feel. If you wish to close the practice with me, please join your palms, thumbs to heart, exhale, gentle bow. So thank you for taking time and giving yourself permission to rest. Stay well, be well. Namaste. Thank you. So this is part of the Rest from Home series that we have created under Theta Space Pillow Talk, and it's just part of the online offerings that we put on our YouTube for free in hopes that it will just help you find a bit of peace, a little bit of stillness, a bit of rest, a little bit of sanity. So thank you. Please check the YouTube channel for more videos. My friends will be featuring in another one. And if you need to contact us, our social media handles are all in the video description below. Thank you, and we'll see you around.